Hello everybody, Mr. Akins here and welcome to What's on the Comic Rack. In this video I want to show you 5 comics, or maybe 6 comics, from different ages. Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, Copper Age, Modern Age. So let's get to looking at those comics and figure out exactly what age they're from. And we're going to look at those comics Jambo style. We're going to start off in the Golden Age, but not with a Golden Age comic. I always have to put a reprint or an homage in this spot because I own so few Golden Age comics. Here we have Wolverine number 55, covered by Greg Land. Now this cover is an homage to the iconic Golden Age comic Crime Suspense Stories number 22. I first saw this comic when Brandon at Comics showed it off on one of his videos, and I knew I had to have it. So I got on eBay, found one, and bought it. Little did I know that as part of my winnings for Big B McFly's shout-out giveaway, he would send me another one. So now I have 2 of these Wolverine number 55 homage covers. Next we're going to head to the Silver Age. Fantastic Four number 90. Covered by the king himself, Jack Kirby. I loved this comic as a kid. And it also kind of shaped my view of stories as far as comic books go. Not every story has to be a cosmic ending threat. This was just a simple trilogy of a Skrull coming to Earth, not to conquer the planet, but looking for a gladiatorial combat he could use. And the thing fit the bill. I love when stories progress over multiple issues. Previous plot lines are woven in. It had great dialogue, stunning art, everything you would hope for in a comic book. This was a fun, action-packed, interesting Fantastic Four space adventure. I highly recommend Fantastic Four number 90. Next we're going to head off to the Bronze Age. Nova number 1, covered by Rich Butler and Joe Sinnott. First appearance of Richard Rider as Nova. Now, this recent pickup was from my LCS. I've been looking at it every time I go in there for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. So glad to have it in my PC. I haven't looked at the mini bust of Nova yet to see whether or not it's a cool one or not, but it may go in one of the cubbies. Next, we're going to head to the Copper Age. Avengers number 257, covered by John Buscema. First appearance of Nebula, the adopted daughter of Thanos. Of course, I picked this one up off the newsstand, or probably it was mailed to me through subscription. I hear a lot of people talk about comics that have been mailed and then having that subscription crease down the middle of it. Luckily, my dad owned his own business, and we always had a large P.O. box at the post office. So none of my comics had to be folded to fit in a mailbox, so none of mine have that subscription crease in them. This story was written by Roger Stern, who is one of my favorite Avengers writers. In fact, he may be my favorite. And this run on the Avengers he had was long. It was from like 1979 to 1988. And finally, for the Modern Age, we have Sensational She-Hulk number 1, covered by Adam Hughes. Now this is a full beauty variant and was strictly a cover buy, like most of my modern comics I buy. Older comics I buy, I seem to be more apt to read those than modern comics, but I do read almost everything I buy. Now this one is on the read pile, but it keeps getting moved down toward the bottom. I will eventually read it. Still, this is a beautiful piece of artwork, and it's probably going to go on the spinner rack after this. I like to rotate the art on my spinner rack, and this is definitely going up there. I decided to start putting out only one long video each week with 4 shorts. Personally, I like when YouTubers drop videos on certain days, so my longer videos will be on Wednesdays, and my shorts will be on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So I hope to see you in the comments on some of those videos, and if not, we'll see you around the comic rack.